There's going to be a lot to talk about considering it's been a minute.
I'm actually going to start crying. Yeah, not to be dramatic, but it is insane. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the podcast.
Welcome back to the pod.
Yay, time for some girl chat.
I know. I have a lot of energy this morning,
Yeah.
so I feel excited.
Yes. Also, I feel like we have a lot to talk about.
Yeah, we have a lot to catch up on, a lot to talk about, and
Yeah.
we also have an exciting guest, so I'm also just like
I know.
in...
The energy is in the room. Okay.
I woke up this morning and I was like...
Y'all, we're recording right after this.
Yeah.
With a really fun guest, and we can't wait.
Yeah, we can't wait for you guys to see that episode. I think it's just going to be a lot of fun and, just
Big moves.
us chatting. Yeah, big moves
Go.
too.
Yeah. You'll know. We'll put it. Well, you'll know what
You'll
we're talking
see.
about when the episode comes out.
Yeah.
Don't worry. But yeah, Manasa, how have you been?
I've been good. What
Yeah.
have I been up to since the last time we
What
spoke?
has Manasa been up to?
One thing, I guess, really exciting, I guess, at work is I have been able to change roles recently.
Yes.
And I've been just diving into a lot more creative stuff. And I feel like my day-to-day was becoming really mundane at work. I was kind of doing the same things over and over again. So it has been challenging. Like, I'm not going to lie. Like, it's been harder work. Like, I've had to challenge myself. I'm, like, making a lot of mistakes, asking a lot of questions because it's something so different than what I was doing before.
Okay.
But it relit that excitement, and it showed me that there are jobs that are there that I would actually really enjoy.
And it's more aligned with your interests.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I think my manager is also a really great mentor, just in general,
That's
with
amazing.
life and work as well. So I think it's just been a really fun experience. Last week we did a production shoot.
You got to go to a shoot.
Yeah. And it was so
Beyonce.
fun. I was like, this is my job today. I get to just walk around and take pictures and set up for the shoot. And I was like, this is so much fun.
So do you feel the more creativity obviously it's a more creative role, and is it
Yeah.
fun to utilize that skill?
Yeah.
How do you feel it? Do you feel yourself using it more?
Yeah. I do think when you're being creative for a corporate world, it's a little bit different because there's definitely boundaries onto how creative you can be, which I also appreciate though too, because I feel like that creativity I could save for this and other things.
Yeah.
That's a different type of creativity.
Amazing.
But it's something fun and something different, and yeah, I'm just excited to just try something new.
I'm so glad that you feel that way, and I feel like
Yeah.
it came at the right time. Like you were saying, you've been doing this role for some time, and you kind of got really used to it, and it was
Yeah.
time for some more growth.
Yeah, it was just the job that the type of role that I got into right after graduating, and I've just kind of stuck in that.
Yes.
So then I was like, wow, this new opportunity came along. I'm going to say yes. Might as well.
Yeah. That's so amazing. Also, you went on a bachelorette trip.
One of my really good friends is getting married
Yes.
very soon. And it is so crazy, but I'm so excited for them. And we did
We both went to college with both of the people getting married.
Yeah. And it was just really sweet to just see a lot of people from college too. A lot of the people that were there, I haven't seen actually since college.
Yeah.
And it was so weird. I just felt it was just time had never passed.
Nice.
Because these types of people,
Yeah.
they're just so fun and funny,
Yeah.
and you could just be so weird around them.
That's so amazing.
And I just thought it was really fun.
Is this your first time being a bridesmaid?
Yeah.
Oh my God. I've never been
Yeah.
a bridesmaid.
Yeah,
either.
first time. So it'll be a lot of fun, and wedding is very soon. It's in 3-ish weeks,
That's
5-ish
crazy.
weeks.
Oh my God. I
But
can't
then
wait.
Ish
to
and
see
I
the
also have a
pics.
wedding in August.
We have a wedding, which is
Yeah.
honestly my first white wedding that I'm going to. Y'all, I haven't really been to many weddings in my life anyway.
Yeah.
And also this is the first time it's a friend of mine getting married. Every other time it's been some sort of extended family.
Yeah.
So I am so excited for
It's going to
this
be
wedding.
a lot of fun. And also just our abroad friends all together again.
Yeah, so for some context, it's one of our really close friends from when me and Masa went abroad, who also met her fiance now while we were abroad. So we all met together. We were all friends together.
Yeah.
They started dating while we were abroad, and now they're getting married.
Which is so crazy, and such a crazy love story as well.
Yeah.
That's going to be a lot of fun. I'm very excited for it.
It is going to be fun.
And I just feel like in comparison to Indian weddings, there's just like a lot chiller.
Yes.
Like there's a lot to it, but it's just like it's fun.
That's right. It's I feel like yes.
Yeah.
There's a little bit more chill than a brown wedding.
And also, not gonna lie, like it's actually really fun to like go out and get like a really nice American dress and you wear that.
I know, like a gown.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
Like I'm gonna get I'm probably gonna rent again.
Me too. I'm thinking newly.
Because I'm never gonna wear it again.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm thinking newly as well. Also, I just don't have a lot of reasons to wear floor length dresses at the moment.
Yeah.
So I think it's just gonna sit in my closet.
I think newly is so good for events. Like it's like so good because especially like weddings and stuff like that, you get like 1 or 2 dresses, but then you also get other items. So like for that month, you have like some cool fun pieces and you spend the same amount that you would have on that one dress.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And again, and it's also like so ethical because you're not just sitting there, someone else can wear it.
Yeah.
It's a lot better of a practice.
I agree.
But I haven't used Newly yet, but I'm planning on using it for
the wedding.
Cause I already thought about it. I was like, I don't think I'm gonna buy a dress, but it's so fun. That wedding is coming up. I can't wait to hear about it and like see pictures and stuff.
What about you? Have you been?
Bro, I feel like there's been a lot of life.
A lot of life has happened.
A lot of life has happened.
Yeah.
Where do I start?
Ishika and I are matching shoes.
I know. Oh, I've been wanting Sambas for a second, and I pulled the trigger. We both are in our little Sambas.
They came quick for StockX.
It was go. It took like a week and a half.
Okay.
I ordered them early last week, and they just came yesterday.
When she went to go buy it.
Yeah. Oh, okay, y'all. This is a story. Let me tell you the story. I went to the mall.
Yeah.
And I was like, I've never tried on a pair of Sambas. So I was like, you know what? I really want a pair. Let me try a pair on. Like, I'm just going to walk out with a pair. Mm-hmm. But I went to like 3 stores, and there were barely any in stock. One store had none in stock. Another store only had like a certain colorway. And finally I went to this 3rd store, and I wanted like green Sambas. It was all white, but then the stripes were like a dark green.
Okay.
And they were really pretty. I just don't think they were as colorful as I wanted, but I wanted to walk out with them so bad. So I called Manasa and I was like, Manasa, should I do it?
You just like wanted it now.
I just wanted them. And Manasa was like, just get the ones.
And then Ishika's mom in the background was like, thank you, Mom.
I just really want them.
I'm glad you didn't, because now you got these.
Yeah,
and they're so fun.
Obsessed. I'm literally obsessed. They're like the forest green and white. They're just so cool.
They're so cool.
Also, I'm obsessed with like how flat these sneakers are. I've never had a flat sneaker.
They're actually really comfortable too.
Yeah.
And so the weird thing is, like, you would think that like because it's so flat, if it was raining outside, water would get in it. Never, because they're leather and the bottom is like rubber. I have like worn it in puddles. No rain. If I wear any other sneaker, my feet are wet.
I'm obsessed. I really like them. I'm not gonna lie. Like I already want different colorways, but I just got them 2 days ago. So
I'm gonna get it. I really want red.
Wait, I was looking between red and green, or like a pinkish red or a green, and then I settled on the green.
Yeah.
But
our friend Hannah has pink Sambas.
Bro, I was looking at the pink ones.
They're so cute. And the stripes are like purpley maroon.
Yes, they're really cute. I also looked at a lot of other shoes. I just wanted a colorful sneaker. I looked at Onitsuka's for a colorful one. There's like this other sneaker company called Coolway that I saw over TikTok, and they had like a green, and it had some like red and pink detailing on it. It was like green and more pink. Like the back was pink and stuff. It was really cool. And then I just stuck with I was like, you know what? I don't have a pair of Sambas yet. I've been wearing them for a while. We're just gonna go with that. And they have a lot of good colors.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, I'm obsessed. Wait, I feel like I had stepped on. Okay.
Yeah.
I wrote on to talk about. Well, first of all, I got into grad school.
She did.
Yeah, I got into grad school, and I'm still waiting.
It's a long time coming.
Yeah. I'm still waiting on most of my acceptances, but one school got back to me.
So she's going.
So I'm going to school.
Yeah.
And now it's just a matter of where I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
So now I know I'm going to school.
Yeah.
And
are you excited for this era of going back to school?
I am.
Yeah.
You know what it is? Like when I went like undergrad, I feel like I felt forced to learn, and now I'm going back to school on my terms, when I want to go, where I want to go, what I want to study, and I just feel excited about like actually going back to class and like
Yeah.
learning.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
I think you're gonna have like so much flexibility with time too. Like I
Yes.
see my roommate like in
Yeah.
school, and the other day I like came home from work and I was like, wow. I like looked at her. I was like, must be nice. You're not gone from like
You're not
9 to 6.
That's true.
Yeah.
And I think I just feel so happy that I'm like making moves towards being more satisfied in my career and more
Yeah.
fulfilled and doing something about it. 'Cause
Yeah.
there's been a lot of career confusion and just like not really knowing what I want to do and what the next step is, and it just feels so good that like I'm taking a step towards
Yeah.
it.
It's also a nice break from working, and then
Yeah.
like you get to kind of reset.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. And yeah, and I'm obviously gonna move to a new city. Maybe it might be New York,
Yeah.
might not. So we're gonna see where I get in. But
Yeah.
like, I think I'm just excited. I've been at my parents' house for like months now, and I'm just excited to like get back out to like. It just feels like I'm starting. Even though I've been an adult, I know I have, but it just feels like okay, like this is starting
A new chapter.
Like, yeah, and I'm really excited for it. I really am.
Would you, if it wasn't New York, would you ever consider living alone?
I want to.
Yeah. Wow.
I think especially with grad school.
I can see it. Yeah.
Especially with grad school because I'm gonna have so much like class and extracurricular activities. Like I'm gonna have so much built-in socialization that I think I could live alone.
I think it would be a lot easier because you're going to make friends a lot easier.
Totally. I
like
think it just depends.
class,
Right.
like clubs.
Yeah, and I think it just depends on the city and if it's affordable.
Yeah.
But if it is,
If it's anything but New York, it'll probably be affordable.
I want to. I want to live alone.
Yeah.
And I want to like decorate how I want to decorate. Like have an adult place.
Well, I'm excited to come.
I
if
can't wait. Like I actually can't wait. Now it's just a lot of waiting.
Yeah.
So we're just waiting. I'm just waiting to kind of see where else I get in, and then that will be dependent on where I'm gonna be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Super exciting. Also so proud.
Thank you. It was like such a rushed experience. I applied in a couple of months, and so like, I feel like it hasn't all sunk in. And I'm also gonna start like this year.
I don't think it's gonna sink in until like you choose one school.
Yeah. Until I'm like sitting in like in my apartment, like what just happened? So yeah, I will update everyone once I know.
Let me just say that I love your mindset and how much you've grown since like you know what I mean? Like I feel like before, like when a big change would happen, you would be so much more like overwhelmed by it. But this I'm seeing you like so excited about it.
Mansa, I never even thought about that. You're right.
You know what I mean? Like you're not like scared.
I'm not as scared. Yeah. Obviously, I do think it is like a little daunting, but right now the general sentiment is definitely excitement.
Yeah.
And anticipation.
Maybe that's like a good sign. Like how you feel about it.
I feel like it is.
Yeah.
And I'm just happy. And I just feel like proud that I put in the work and did all those applications, kind of like proved to myself that I can do something hard.
Yeah.
Which just like I feel like gave me back a lot of self-confidence that I feel like maybe I've lost recently, being confused at work and feeling like, am I supposed to be here? What am I supposed to do? But like being able to do this, doing research, putting all this effort into applications and preparation and time made me feel like, okay, like I can buckle down. I remember how it feels to work hard. Like I'm proud of myself, and all those things felt really good. So I think just gaining that from this experience was so valuable. But again, obviously, also being able to go to school is going to be really great too. So
it's going to be a crazy experience. What else have you been up to?
Okay, so
I feel like Ishika's. I haven't had anything crazy happen.
I think that for some reason, like let's be honest, my life usually does not have a lot. Like I live a very stable life. Yeah. So does Manasa. Like we like stability. Yeah. Like, you know?
I had my year of craziness, and now I'm like.
But now I feel like recently just there's a lot happening. Y'all, I've been dating.
Yes, she has been.
Like, well, I won't. It's not like I've been dating, but I have dated a little bit, and I really feel like I'm in my
dating era.
Yeah. Like I don't know how else to explain it.
You feel the mood.
Okay, so I think I've honestly been on Hinge for so long, and okay, if I'm interested in someone, I feel like it's so rare that it actually ends up like working out. Yeah, clicking, and that we actually end up going on a date or even feeling it out. But recently, I've just been in many situations where I'm like, wait, I actually want to go on this date, and it's like working out, and I'm actually like dating, like I'm actually able to date, which I don't know what has changed. I really don't know.
They are sending you some better men now.
I guess. But I'm actually...
Maybe it's the warmer weather. People are in more mood of like wanting to go out and date, because I think during the winter it's just like, you know,
okay, it's possible.
It's cold. They don't want to go out on a date.
Yeah. Also, I also think that I'm also approaching it in a way more healthier of a way, where I just feel so much more secure in who I am. Like, seriously. Like, I went on a date last week.
She did.
And I walked in and I was like, I'm not nervous.
Yeah.
Like, I am, like, obviously a little bit first date jitters, but usually I've been in the past, like, super nervous.
Isn't it a crazy feeling when you get to that point and you're just like, you just don't really care? You like put yourself there, you give it your all, and whatever happens. Yeah.
And I feel like it's been so necessary for me to be in that mindset when dating, because otherwise I feel like I'm so conscious about how I'm coming off, and I'm not able to actually be there present in the moment or see if I actually like this person, because I'm so in my head.
Yeah.
And then I always feel confused after, am I in my head? Do I like, and I feel like I've been able to approach it with more of a sense of curiosity than expectation, like, and knowing what I want and my worth, and also not really having expectation on it. So now it just feels more fun.
Yeah, it's fun, and every single time you go on a date, I feel like you learn what you don't like and what you actually like.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's so true. That is so true.
Yeah, because I feel like once you get yourself out there and you start to like meet different people, there's some things in people that you didn't realize that you didn't like, or you realize like, oh wait, I actually kind of like this.
Right.
Yeah.
And also I think you realize that like attraction and dating, first of all, such a personal thing. Like, people can give you advice on it, but you're the one who has to go through it and decide who you're going to be with and decide what you're okay with. So it's a very personal thing.
Yeah.
Second of all, I think you just realize that, like, attraction is not black and white.
It's not.
You realize, okay, I like this thing about this person, but maybe that doesn't fit perfectly. And you kind of get to explore all those different feelings and realms. And I think that's important. And I'm acting as if I've been on, like, so many dates, y'all. I've been on, like, 2 since, but that's a lot for me. Yeah. But, like, I'm just excited. I'm, like, really wanting to explore that, to kind of figure out exactly what I even want in a partner.
Yeah, because I feel like when you're younger, especially because we didn't date a lot.
Yeah, we didn't.
Growing up, like, this is that kind of period to finally be able to, like, get out there. I feel like college Mana, at least for me, like, I just don't think I was in that confident place like talk to guys.
I don't think I was a year ago. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest.
I think I would have just dated anyone if they liked me in college. I'm being honest. But like, after you like discover yourself more and you get more confident, you get more self-aware, you kind of realize that just because he likes me doesn't mean anything. You actually have to like them back.
Totally. And you have to actually be compatible and lift each other up and like be in an adult relationship, you know? And it's so funny because after the date, he didn't text me for like a day or two, and I think usually I would have been in my head. And I went through the weekend and I was like, wait, I didn't even care. Yeah. Like, I did not even
forgot about it.
I kind of forgot. And I was like, oh, this feels good. I like this. You're
like
this
detached.
Over here. And obviously it's like I want to talk to the person. It's not like I don't care if they talk to me. But it's like I'm not sitting here obsessing anymore. Or like, did I do something wrong?
Yeah. Honestly, you'll get that feeling when you like really like someone.
Yeah. But I think it's the self-consciousness is not there. Yeah, I'll be like, oh, I want them to text me. Why aren't they texting me? Yeah. But it's no longer like, did I do something wrong? I'm looking at the phone. Yeah. Is it me? Yeah. And it just feels so good. I like being on this side of it. I'm not gonna lie. It feels real good over here. Like,
she said spring fling.
What? It feels so good to like be so secure in myself. And also I feel like it's like I'm gonna then attract someone who sees my worth and like picks up on that confidence as well.
I feel like this is a good example of like detachment.
Yes.
And like that attraction, because like once you start putting that energy out there that, you know, like this is what I want, but I'm not gonna force it, then it just comes. It's crazy.
That's true.
Crazy how the world works.
And I'm kind of like, even if it doesn't,
life's
pretty great.
I know. I feel like
Yeah.
you're in a good place right now.
Yeah. I just feel so much like
Whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever happens, happens.
whatever happens.
Yeah.
We're letting it flow. So, anyways, I guess I will keep updating everyone on my dating chronicles.
Yay.
But so far, it's just been really nice to approach dating in that new mindset. Yeah.
It feels good when you like know you're confident and then you like walk into a date and you're like, hi.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You're right. You're so right. And it's so funny because
you're saying hi to me.
Yeah. It's so funny because when I went on this date, I could tell he was way more nervous than me. Like I could feel in the beginning, like I could feel the nerves coming up, and I was like, oh, okay. Like now I think I'm just able to like see everything a bit more clearly because I'm not so there's not so much brain fog going on. I'm just like in the moment and present.
Well, I remember there was this period where Ishika would go on dates and she didn't even know if it was a date or not.
Yeah. Oh my god, I did have a period.
She would walk out and she's like, I don't know.
I don't know if I went on a date. Like.
Well, now you know.
Now I know. You're right. Also, now I also know like what I'm okay with and what I'm not okay with.
Yeah.
Like not even in a bad way. I think before like I would be okay with ambiguity, and now I'm like I'm not. Either you come direct, or miss me.
Yeah.
Please.
I don't like games.
Yeah. And it's okay to be confused, but like I'm not trying to be sitting here thinking, is this a date? Is this not a date?
Yeah.
Like what?
Like you should know.
Yeah. I want to know if like what the intention is behind this.
Exactly.
You know?
So Ishika's in her dating era.
I'm in my dating era.
Good. So she'll have a lot of stories to tell, as much as she wants to.
Well,
I'm living through it because I once did this.
I know, it just feels weird. I think maybe a lot of people, you're right, go through like figuring all this stuff out like in college or like maybe, but like y'all, I've never dated before. I've been on dates, but I don't know, I've never casually dated like that.
Yeah.
So
like the same energy you have right now is like when I first moved to New York, like the first year and a half, I was like literally just would walk into dates and be like, whatever. Free food?
Yeah,
okay.
Exactly. And I feel like you did go on many dates in a good way. Like you were able to kind of see what you liked and what you didn't like. And I
feel like I went on one like every 2 weeks.
Yeah. And that's important.
Yeah.
I feel like I see people doing on TikTok. There's this one girl from The Bachelor named Chelsea. She lives in New York too. She was on, I think, like Matt's season or something.
Yeah, I think
She's
I know.
Super tall.
Yeah.
And she does this thing where she like goes on a date like every week or something.
Oh,
and then we'll like recap it on TikTok. Obviously not show the date, but like get ready on camera, and then after when she comes back,
like
can
how
talk
it
about how
went.
it went and what she liked about it and what she felt and stuff. And it's so cool. And I remember Hannah Brown from The Bachelor also did that. When she was dating and met her boyfriend, she would like go in the bathroom during her dates.
Really?
And like, and she did that when she met her current boyfriend too, or fiance.
Oh yeah.
And I remember her talking about it after and being, so it's just, I think it's also just a fun thing.
Yeah.
And I've been seeing all of that, so I'm like, maybe I should just like kind of set myself some goals of like keeping the momentum.
Yeah. Because once you're in it, it's just like you're just in it. Yeah. And you just keep.
But
going.
I do think it's still hard to meet people. Like I haven't met people in person as much. It's all still been through Hinge and like dating apps. But also maybe because again I'm not getting out. I still live at home in Jersey, so it's hard. But yeah.
I think that also, but I think it's also just like a little bit harder to meet people in live form, just because I do think with the era of dating apps, people don't approach you as much, or you don't know their intentions.
Exactly.
So it's like, it's nice if someone walks up to you, but you don't. The chances of it being like for let's go on a date vibes is not as heavy.
That's true.
Well, it depends. I mean, if someone were to walk up to you at a coffee shop, maybe that could. Okay. That was a little chatty, short little episode, but I hope you guys enjoyed this week's podcast episode. We have a really exciting guest, and if you haven't listened to any of our previous episodes, definitely go check it out. Listen. Thanks so much for watching and listening, and you'll hear us and see us next week.
Bye.
Bye.